I'm Angela Alter, your friend and realtor for life. Today is Wednesday, and I'm going to introduce Wednesday's Women in Business here in Broomfield. And if you are out there in the marketplace in Broomfield, there's currently 154 properties for sale that range in price between $3.5 million all the way down to $300,000. 13 of those properties are condos or townhomes, and all the rest are single family homes. So give me a call if you're looking for a property in Broomfield. And without further ado, I have a whole crew here today. I have Julie. Julie is the co-owner and director of Denver Dance Authority here in Broomfield. This is Mattie. Mattie is one of the dance instructors. Hi, Mattie.
Hi.
And over here we have Haley. She's the director of communications, and this is Lola.
Lola.
So, Julie, tell us about the Denver Dance Authority and how you came into existence here.
Great.
In Broomfield.
Yeah. So we opened Denver Dance Authority just in January, but I've been teaching in the Broomfield area for about 12 years. So I started out, as a dancer. I was a professional ballerina for a while, and I kind of lost my passion for dance, and I think that I got away from what the true essence of dance meant to me. I studied psychology for a long time, and while I was studying psychology, I started teaching dance at a local school in Broomfield, and I did that for about 8 years and realized that there was something in me that was telling me that it was really my calling. And I built up that program enough that we made it a business. And lo and behold, here we are in a studio now that it is just our business. And I think that maybe like the secret to our success, or my success in building that program in the business, is that it's never been about the business, but more about what dance is and what's behind it. I think we kind of all share this principle that we kind of transcend dance, and we use it more as a vehicle to teach children how to become better people.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you mentioned children. In
Yeah.
addition to, so what are some of the types of dances that you teach primarily here? The styles.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
styles and techniques.
So I think that we are basically a full option dance studio. We have everything from ballet to hip hop to African. But we like to really specialize in contemporary. We have some awesome professional dancers next to me. I mean, except for the dog.
I'm not a dancer.
Both Miss Haley and Miss Mattie dance professionally still in the community, and they specialize in contemporary.
Okay. So you mentioned children.
Mm-hmm.
What age groups of kids and what other types do you offer classes for adults too?
Yeah, so we have classes available from everywhere from 3 to 18 for kids, and then for adults they can do drop-in. An adult would be anyone from 18 up, and really like age is no factor when it comes to dance. It's never too late to start. If you wanted to just take your very first dance class and you're in your 80s, I don't care. Come on down. It'll be awesome.
I talk to a lot of people and they're like, oh, I want to learn how to dance.
Yeah, totally.
I want to do hip hop.
Yeah.
I want to do, I want to learn how to dance. And so I'm like, all right, this is great. This is going to be fun because there's a big community out there.
Absolutely.
That want to dance.
Absolutely.
My husband and I met dancing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we met swing dancing.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So when I got contacted by Haley, I was like, yeah, this would be great to include you guys in the video series. And so those are you said the kids from 3 up to adults. So Mattie, what is your favorite thing about teaching kids and adults to dance?
My favorite thing about teaching, I love seeing kids' smiles when they're listening to music that they like and moving the way that they want to be moving. I love adults in classes because you don't see that very often right now. I think that adults are staying more inside their homes, not getting up on their feet, moving around as much, so it's great to see more adults in the studio coming in, moving their bodies, getting connected to the music, and maybe feeling something that they haven't felt before. Also working out, getting their sweat on. I teach an adult hip hop class, and it's super fun to see adults moving in ways that they feel like they used to move when they were younger and they didn't know that they could access that anymore. So it's great to see that energy.
I like that phrase, getting your sweat on.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a very, very clever. So, Haley, what brought you to the Denver Dance Authority?
Yeah, Julie found me online and we kind of hit it off immediately. Our ideals on dance kind of match up pretty well.
Our philosophies,
So we really care about just bringing an incredible experience to the students, leaving them feeling inspired, empowered, all that. So that's what we try to do. And as soon as she said that that's what she's about, I immediately was like, yes, I want to teach here. I want to do communications work here. And so far it's been lovely with the kids.
Great.
Absolutely.
So you have all kinds of dance classes. You mentioned when we were getting things set up, and I see some trophies over there. There's also competitions involved for the students?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I think that there's this idea that there's 2 types of studios. There's like competitive style studios where the teacher's like really mean and awful and, we whip kids in shape. And then there's like the kind of studio where we just like play around and we're like, just move your body and be creative. And I like to think that we're trying to offer kids this guidance to making their own blueprint for their own life. And while we want to help teach them discipline and grit, we also want to offer like a place for them to use dance as a vehicle for self-expression and development. And so if you can offer like a program that we do where you're showing them like a line of how you can offer a safe space for them to learn how to be competitive and build camaraderie amongst each other while still fulfilling that need to have self-expression and self-awareness and knowing what your boundaries are. I think that it's a great place to learn how to survive in a competitive world, and that's going to be something they're going to deal with the rest of their lives. And so we can offer a safe space for that, and learning how to conduct oneself in a competitive environment. But we do it really well in competitions, and I think that it might be because the kids are so passionate and they are learning self-development and self-expression in a healthy way.
Okay, awesome. We're going to have some clips of some classes. Great. What are some programs you're offering that you have coming up, events that the general public might be interested if they want to come and check you guys out?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have our classes going right now, and there's a full spectrum of all genres that are currently available, and some of those do include drop-ins, and some of our classes are still open even though it's like April. They're still open for you to get involved with and sign up for, and you can find that schedule online. But
that website is?
It's denverdanceauthority.com, okay. So pretty easy. And we also have a couple special workshops and intensives coming up. One of them is the summer intensive, and that's going to be July 29th until August 2nd. And we're going to have just some awesome guest teachers and faculty for you to take class from. That's going to be super special. We also have like summer camps going on all summer, and you can find a lot more about that online as well.
All right.
On top of that, we also have a really incredible community event for the surrounding towns on May 18th. We're actually doing an all levels African dance jam night, perfect for the entire family. Totally free. Starts at 4 o'clock here at Denver Dance Authority. Free snacks and food and, well, free snacks and drinks available. And then at 4:20 we'll start the African dance.
Was that?
May 18th.
May 18th.
To Saturday.
So Saturday, May 18th, African dance, what do you guys call it? African Dance Festival?
African Dance Night at Denver Dance Authority.
Awesome. So come on out on May 18th and check out their facility. Where do they find you? Where is Denver Dance Authority?
This is a super awesome location, and it's one of the best parts about our studio. We're actually located at the Flatirons Mall. We're really close to Red Robin and AMC, and so if you are a parent, you can drop off your kid and go shopping. And if you're an adult, you can go shopping and then come to dance. It also makes it like a great date night if you want to come to like one of those classes where you're doing hip hop, you're doing like a house hip hop class, and then you want to go out to eat. You know, it's a fun place to come. And so the true address is 61 West Flatiron Crossing Drive. If you want to look that up, it's in Broomfield, obviously. But yeah, super awesome location. We've got a lot of bright windows. You never feel like you're in a cave. It's a great place for, you know, like people watching in the windows.
Yeah, the little playground that's here at the mall is right there, looking out the window.
Yep.
Zoe's Kitchen is right next door.
Yep.
So it is a great.
Yeah, it's an awesome location.
So awesome. If you want some dance in your life and bring some expression, come over to Dance Authority and see everybody here. We got Mattie, we got Julie, we got Haley. Lola won't always be here.
Well, Lola's an awesome mascot.
Come on out and get some dance in your body and your life. And if you're in the marketplace and you or someone you know is thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, I am never too busy to serve a referral for you. Please call me and have a great Wednesday.